Hello everyone, my name is Sark and welcome back to another SH Figuarts review. In today's video, we're going to be finally taking a look at the Son Goku, the lowest born Saiyan. The figure that is currently only a Target and Wal-Mart exclusive. And I did not get him through there. So, this one is already an open figure, as you can see. Someone was not treating it well. I found it at a shop that I was just kind of wanting to check out. I checked it out, and they had the lowest born Saiyan for $45. I did overpay for this, so yeah, but I've been looking for months, and I was tired. So without further ado, let's take this guy out and see how he works, or looks. Yeah. Alright, so here we have the lowest born Saiyan, and I gotta say, it's just your standard 2.0 Goku with updated faceplates, so we're not going to be taking a long time in this review. Now, when it comes to the actual faces, he actually looks really nice. He looks like he is in part from the Saiyan Saga, so that's what a lot of people acquainted this guy with. So it makes a lot of sense that a lot of people would want this guy because Saiyan Saga Goku is a good Goku. And especially since there is not that many. A lot of people sort of put together the Saiyan Race on Earth Goku as part of the Frieza Saga. And there really wasn't a Saiyan Saga Goku until we had the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from 2024. Which had the Kid Gohan and the Nimbus. But this guy is not a general release, but he is an exclusive to Target and Walmart, which is the dumbest thing ever. I don't know why they keep doing that, but it's whatever. I'll talk about this in my final thoughts, but I'll give my opinion as to how they should be doing these, especially so they can actually get a lot more money, you know? So, when it comes to, again, the aesthetics, it's mostly going to be in the faceplate, so let's just move on into the accessories in just a bit. But again, articulation-wise, we do have the basic 2.0 articulation. He looks down about that far, looks up pretty decent, actually, not too bad. It's been a while since I've handled a 2.0 Goku. Looking side to side, pivoting as well. Just or as a reminder, this is, I'm pretty sure, a hinge. Yeah, he still uses a hinge, which is fine. So, there is that. Let me just... Hey, come on. Put it back on. Can I get the holes? Oh my god. There you go. Now, for the arms, you do have the sleeves here that you can move up a little bit to actually put the arms up just a tiny bit. So you can get them into a T-pose, rotate the arms 360 degrees. Butterfly joints don't necessarily work as well as intended. So it's again just your standard 2.0 Goku. Butterfly joint, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, and a wrist hinge for the hands. So yeah, that there is more than fine. So then we also have the actual abdomen. So if I can actually take this figure apart, besides that. Yeah, give me 1 second, actually. I think you guys know what's about to happen. So here in front of me, I have a hot, warm bucket of water. And I'm just going to dunk this Goku in. And you might be wondering why I'm doing this. I'm going to let this guy sit for 30 seconds, or about there. And there's a big reason. So there is a mod for this Goku, where you can actually get a lot more range and articulation by just doing a very simple trait. And I was like, you know what, might as well do it with a brand new figure that I just get. So, just giving it a couple more seconds, like 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, there we go. Should be plentiful. Also make sure to have a paper towel to actually dry off your figure. So you're going to want to take off this right here. So there's a big thing that does not allow this Goku to move. For those that are unfamiliar with the torso mod, I'm actually going to put it right here and lower the brightness here just to make it easier. Actually, I don't need to lower the brightness. I just need to... There you go. Lower my lights. So, for those that are unfamiliar, this body was always flawed because Tamashii allowed it to be flawed. Right here is the hinge that allows the Goku to move forward. But you can see a major issue with this torso. There is a little nub that it prevents this hinge to move forward. And let me show you that real quick. Like if we actually grab the hinge and try to move it and go all the way through, it gets stuck right there on the actual nub, allowing you for a lot less articulation. So I'm gonna let this sit in here for a couple more seconds. Probably just gonna be fast forwarding this little part, but again, put it down for 1 minute, and I'm just gonna very gently. Well, I cut it into the figure, goddammit, but that's fine. I cut the little peg, there you go. And I also cut into the figure. Whoops. It's fine, it's just like a little neck. You can just fix that real quick. Alright, so here I got the and then here we have haha, look at that. Yes, you're gonna get a gap on the figure, but look at how much range he actually gets. Look at that beauty. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful and a necessary mod that you should do for every single figure. Or every single 2.0 Goku that you have. So there's that. Oh, that's nice. They actually put the Dragon Balls on the bottom or on behind the belt right there. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire mod there. You can still function him as pretty much the same thing. So it's gonna have just better articulation going forward. He doesn't go backwards necessarily. So, well, actually he does a little bit. So yeah, there's that. Now, for the legs, of course, we have the splits that are almost 90 degrees. Kicking forward, really good. Kicking backwards, really nice. Double jointed knee. We have a thigh swivel. Foot peg, going forward this far, backwards this far, with a hinge that doesn't necessarily look that good. So, yeah, let's move on into the accessories after that quite short modding section. Let me just dry this figure up, because he's going to be wet for a while. So let's move on into the accessories real quick. Alright, so as far as accessories go, he has the standard amount of accessories because he, of course, is a 2.0 figure, which is fair, honestly. So we do have a windswept hair sculpt, which is really nice looking. I really like the way that this looks. It's a pretty basic hair sculpt. It's not that different from the previous ones that we've gotten for other Gokus or that sort of thing. We do have the looking to the side head sculpt that you can use to like do the basic or the iconic Goku pose, the Goku martial arts pose. We do have a shouting head sculpt, which is really nice. And of course, a more sort of like angry head sculpt or face sculpt right here. And of course, we do have the Kamehameha pair of hands, fighting stance, or fighting pose hands, and then the Ki Blast shooting hands. So, going into my final thoughts, this is again yet another Goku that's a 2.0 figure. It is a bit of an inconvenience that this guy is a store exclusive that is like Target and Walmart because it's only available in the US. So you would have to get someone in the US to actually find one at a Target or a Walmart. And then if you live outside of the US, you would have to get it shipped out. And it's probably going to be a lot of money. Is it worth it? I don't think so. If you want a classic early Z Goku, get the Goku and Gohan exclusive edition because it'll be a lot cheaper. Or it'll be a lot more worth your money, really. So as a final score, I'm going to give this guy an 8 out of 10. I do really like the head sculpt and the faces because they actually do capture like the classic look for Dragon Ball, which is really nice. So I really do like that overall. So yeah, it is an annoyance that he is a store exclusive, but this is what I think. This is how these type of figures should be handled, because right now the Kaioken Goku that was a store exclusive last year for Target and Walmart is being reissued. So it seems that they want to reissue these figures every year, which is nice, because once we actually get a bunch of figures reissued, it'll be like pretty much an overabundance. So hopefully they actually continue doing that. But my idea for it is that they should release these figures for the Target and Walmart people. Like, if they want these figures, you can get them earlier. And then a couple months later, we should get this exact same figure in your regular retailers. Like, it should be a general release after a couple of months. So for those that got it earlier or were lucky to find one in store, can just kind of give advice if you should get it or not, you know? And I think everyone should be able to have a chance at actually getting these figures, because exclusive figures are always a hassle and should never be a thing. Which is why San Diego Comic-Con figures, it's nice that they started going into Premium Bandai, because exclusives are a bitch. But that's pretty much all the time I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about this figure in itself and its exclusivity. But besides that, like and subscribe and all that sort of jazz, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.